missing someone with all your missing
Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a makeup tutorial for you guys. I already went and did my eyebrows off screen, so I look a little bit funky, but we're gonna use one palette today and we're gonna do a daytime look that you can wear to school, to work, to the grocery store, and then we're gonna dip into the same palette and make it into a nighttime look that you can wear going out with your friends, on a date, whatever it may be. The really exciting part about today's video is that this palette that we're using is a collaboration palette with me and Deck of Scarlet. I've teamed up with Deck of Scarlet for the last almost year, and we've been working on this palette and I love it so much. It really represents who I am as a person and kind of my style of makeup. So hopefully you guys love it just as much. I finally have the box right here and it's just so crazy that I can finally talk about it. Deck of Scarlet, if you guys don't know who they are, I've mentioned them a few times on my channel. They are a subscription that you can subscribe to get a palette every 2 months. It ranges for about $29.95, and in the palette you get a few eyeshadows. For face you get bronzer or blush, and then 2 lip products, and then you usually get an add-on. So the add-on can be an eyeliner or a lip liner, whatever it may be. And my favorite part is that Deck of Scarlet will collaborate with a YouTuber every 2 months to create that palette. Thank you so much to Deck of Scarlet for giving me this opportunity to create something that I absolutely love, and I had such an amazing time working with the most amazing people. And I believe for my palette you can get 40% off your order, so I will list the link down below for you guys with the discount code in case you're interested. But let's just say you're not interested in my palette, you can also purchase the other palettes that have been created by other YouTubers. It's available on their website. You can also buy the add-ons. Maybe you like a liner from one palette or a lip product from another. Everything will be on their website. They also have matte eyeshadows and I think foiled eyeshadows now. So when you order my palette, it comes in a box like this. It says a Deck of Scarlet in the front, and when you open it up you always get a nice little postcard that has a personal written message from the YouTuber. So this is the message that I wrote for you guys, and there's a little picture of me. This is probably one of my favorite pictures of myself because it just looks so happy and it truly shows how happy I am. And I love this picture, and this is so adorable. I actually have another one and I gave it to my mom and she framed it downstairs. It was so cute. So you get the palette on top, and then for the first time ever, Deck of Scarlet had a lip gloss for an add-on. So I had past experiences, you know, playing around with the other Deck of Scarlet collaborations, and I felt like a lip liner and an eyeliner didn't really speak to me. It wasn't something that I could really relate to, and it didn't represent me too well. So I told Deck of Scarlet, I was like, for the add-on I want something that my subscribers will love, but it also represents who I am as a creator. So I wanted to create a lip gloss. This lip gloss is so beautiful. We did our best to get the most perfect shade for every skin tone. So I'm excited to show you what it looks like later, but let's talk about the palette first. So this is the palette right here, and it says Dream on the front, and then there are 2 flaps. So when you open up this, you're gonna see the 3 eyeshadows, a highlight, because you guys know I love my glow, and then next to it is a really pretty blush that could go for any occasion. And then on the left we have 2 lip products, one for daytime and one for nighttime. I wanted a palette that was very easy to use, very appropriate for the everyday kind of person, whether it's school or work. You guys know that I'm about to graduate college. It's about time. And I also have YouTube on the side, and I do a bunch of other things as well. So I'm kind of in the middle of everything. So I wanted a palette that was going to be really comfortable to use and nothing too scary. And of course it also came with the lip gloss like I mentioned before. One of the reasons that I believe in Deck of Scarlet so much is I think that it's provided an opportunity for makeup lovers or makeup enthusiasts to build their collection, but also be able to play with something new every other month. Sometimes makeup can be really scary and really intimidating, and you also don't want to whip out all this money to spend money on all these products. So it's really cool that every 2 months you get a palette that's been created by a different person, and there's a different style, and you can see if it works for you, and you can play around with different colors as well. So let's move forward with the makeup tutorial. I already uploaded a video I think like a week ago, and it was a really detailed, in-depth video about my foundation routine and bronzer and highlight and all of that. I also have one on my eyebrows as well. So I will link those videos down below for you guys, because for this, we're not gonna make it too long, so we're gonna fast forward on certain things, but I definitely will share the products that I use with you guys and then incorporate how you can use this one palette to create 2 looks. Okay friends, the first product that we're gonna dip our brush into is Tiara. Tiara is a really nice blush color. I wanted something that was kind of muted but gave you a really nice blush on your cheek. Something that looks very natural, and I didn't want it to be too overpowering because I know that I personally love blush, but some of my subscribers are just not blush fans. So I wanted something that was a little bit more on the natural side that looked really pretty on the skin. And the wonderful thing about these palettes is it does come with a mirror, so it's really easy to travel with or if you're doing makeup on the go. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that blush. Now, of course, you can apply as much or as little as you want, but you know I love my blush. And if it's a little bit too much, it's okay. Just take your powder brush and blend it out. When I was working on this palette, I wanted something that was really easy to use. Something that was versatile for kind of every occasion, and something that was just cute, fun, and girly. The next thing we're gonna do is we are going to highlight. The highlight is called Fairy Dust. I love this highlight. We did this highlight about 2 or 3 times because I wanted the formulation to be exactly like their eyeshadows. Really, really velvety, glides on the skin, but still gives you that really nice glow. So we're gonna just take our highlighting brush and we are just going to dab into that palette and just get as much as possible. I wanted this highlight to still give you a glow, but not be too intense, because some people don't feel too comfortable with really intense highlights, but they still want that glow. So I want it to be settled, yet not. So to start with the daytime look, I'm gonna go in with the shadow named Myth. Really nice light brown, and we're gonna use that to add definition onto the lids. I'm definitely somebody who is very simple on the eyes. So I didn't want too much color, and I wanted something that, again, was not intimidating, was very easy to use. And sometimes we just don't have time in the morning to be playing with colors. So we go with our neutrals, the colors that we're most comfortable with. And I definitely love the color Myth. You can also use it as a nose contour because it's not too warm, but it's definitely great for the crease color to add definition. Sometimes I even just use Myth alone and pop on some mascara and lashes, and I'm good to go. Next, I'm gonna go in with Enchanted, which is one of my pigmented colors, and I'm gonna put that in the inner corners. As you can see, it's kind of like a foil-like formula, and it's just so pretty to brighten up the inner corners. And for my daytime lip, I'm gonna go in with the color Kiss. These lip products are super pigmented and buttery, and they feel so nice on the lips. This lip color is probably one of my favorite things in the palette. The color, the formulation, it's just so me and so appropriate for really any occasion. And if you don't have a lip pencil, you can easily go in with your finger. It works just as good. For the lips, you can keep it like this, or you can add the Love Spell lip gloss on top for an extra shine. I absolutely love this combination, especially when you're outside and the sun is beaming on the lips. It's so pretty, and it's the perfect size to just put in your bag wherever you're going. You have it with you. Now I'm going to show you guys how to take this exact same look using the exact same palette, and I'm going to take this daytime look into a nighttime look. So say you're wearing this for work or school, but after work and school you're going out with the girls or whatever it may be. We're gonna make this into a nighttime appropriate look, just with a few changes. To make this look into a nighttime look, I'm gonna go in with a black liner to line my lower lash line. This honestly reminds me of my high school days when I would just line the bottom, like the lower lash line, and I'm good to go. I'm gonna take the shade Crown in the palette, which is that nice berry shade that we haven't touched yet, and I'm going to blend it out with the liner. And then I'm gonna go in with Myth and blend right under that red so it doesn't look too scary. So now you want to take Crown and put it on the outer corners of your eyes, but also work it into Enchanted, which is the inner corners of your eyes. And for the lips, I'm going to go in with this really deep berry color that matches the Crown eyeshadow called Maiden. And we are just going to put this all over our lips. Okay friends, that is it for today's makeup tutorial. Hopefully you guys love this palette as much as I do, and you guys see how easy it is to work with and how easy it is to take it from daytime to nighttime. It's so versatile. It's definitely not intimidating. It's great for beginners or just a really nice neutral palette to have in your collection. The palette is available right now. I will have all the links down below, including the 40% off discount code for you guys. Make sure you go down there and check it out, and I will also list the rest of the products that I used in this video as well. If you guys do get this palette or recreate any of the looks I did in this video, or maybe looks of your own with the palette, make sure you tag me and you tag a Deck of Scarlet on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, whatever it may be. I will be doing an Instagram live and a Facebook live as well, playing with my palette, so make sure you stay tuned with that. I love you guys so much. Of course you know that. Thank you so much for all of your love, kindness, and support. Make sure you guys comment down below and let me know your favorite thing about this palette is. I would love to know. As always, I love hearing from you guys, so make sure you comment, like this video, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, my loves.